We happen to have Hot Link the comedian back in the studio. Welcome back, my friend.
All right, man. Thank you, Larry. Thank you.
What's been going on with you?
Man, just doing comedy throughout the city. And I had my first comedy show. It was a bomb. It was hilarious. And I'm looking forward to having another one.
What have you learned from your first comedy show?
What have I learned? Oh,
yeah,
man.
because there's a learning process. You know that.
Yes. I went through that. Normally I just go on the show myself. I just worry about myself. But you're worried about other comedians,
right,
how they do, and how they are coming up. And it's a lot of work to be done and a lot of worry.
Yeah, so people out there think all you do is, as a stand-up comedian, all you do is stand up and say something funny, which is somewhat true, but there's actually some thought and process into the routine you're going to put together, right?
Oh, yes.
But now, if you are putting together a show, it's not like you just put this comedian in a row, and if you get in between, you got to figure out a way to tie that comedian to the other comedian and come out with something funny to say that related to maybe what they were talking about, right?
You have to improv through that, and that's something I was dealing with, because also doing the things I kind of had planned, people were telling me different things. Oh, yeah, promote this, promote that. And, it got hairy, so it was really something to do that. And even dealing with a lot of comedians that they looking for something to talk about. So me being a new guy, having my own show, they were loving this, but they were working for me. So, hey, I'm doing something right.
So what's the main lesson you learned from your first show?
Control my own product.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a business partner, which I love them. I love y'all out there, but don't go into business with your friends.
Oh, that's rule number one. Friends or family, right?
Right. Oh, man. Yeah, we still riffing and beefing over it. But I still love them.
So, your overall, what grade do you give yourself?
Well,
first show?
I gave myself an A.
Okay.
But people came to the show, said B+, they can't wait for the next one.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Right.
That's better than giving you an A and say stop it while you're ahead.
Right.
Right, I guess, right? You don't want that.
Well, that you have that. You will have those days when you bomb. I have done it. I went down to the famous All Jokes and Notes.
Okay.
And I started out bad. They could have pulled me off stage. I was doing so well. So bad. But I got nervous. I lost my place. But finally I got right. And I think I brought it back.
Okay.
So,
what made you get nervous? Was it someone in the audience? Was it?
No, it was just that I'm down here, Jokes and Notes. This is my first time.
Okay.
And it was a contest going on. It was a lot of things. If I hit it right, I think I placed like 4th out of like 20.
Okay.
And if I hit my show correctly, I may have won and opened for at the Airy Crown.
Okay. Because a lot of people don't realize with stand-up comedy, there's a rhythm to it.
Oh, yes, and sometimes you're out of sync or you're just not there for some reason. You just can't concentrate.
Right, just like with a basketball player or a baseball player, you're in a slump. Same thing applies to doing stand-up comedy, where you don't realize you don't know what you're doing differently than yesterday, but you're just not getting it done.
Like, for instance, Larry, I smell something in, something burning.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like some bear meat. The bears got their head crackling.
Oh, yeah.
You got some bears on the grill.
I thought I
bear
showered.
meat on the grill. That's you, man. But oh boy,
but you know what? It's just amazing. It's a rhythm, and there's a science. Believe it or not, there is a science behind stand-up comedy. People just think you show up and make funny remarks, and that's not. Some people do rely upon that, but there is a strategy behind it.
I wish, and it's best to practice your routine. It's
daily.
It's best to because when you get mixed up, you're gonna need to go to something that you know. Because if you get confused, get lost, start looking into the lights and all this other stuff, and it's going to end bad.
Do you have any mind exercises that you use to follow your routine?
Not really. I just practice it. And the thing about my stuff, I say 95%, 80% of it is experiences. So I don't really forget it. I just forget to maybe do that routine. But I've lived it most of the time.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of times they say with comedy and public speaking, or if you're not using a paper, you visualize a room in your house you know well, and every object in the room represents something else you talk about.
Right.
So then if you get flustered, you can always go back to, the flashlight. Oh, yeah, now,
Oh, man, you got hecklers, like you said.
Now how do you
boy.
deal with hecklers? That's a good idea. How do you deal with a heckler?
Well, and this is something I had to be made to do because I'm really not a mean person. I'm there to have funny, and I don't think comedy is bagging on your audience. Oh, look at his feet, look at his hat, or whatever. That's not comedy as far as I see. But you need to have something in your arsenal for people to heckle.
Right.
Right. So, like, give you an example. You have somebody, your mother.
Okay.
One of these mama jokes.
So, yo, mama!
Yeah.
Okay.
Your mama's so dumb, she put 2 quarters in her ear and called herself listening to 50 Cent.
Oh,
So that kind of stuff. And they shouldn't win in no form. Even if they get up and shout, you have the mic.
Right.
So,
Also, a good establishment will get the heckler out of there right away.
well, yes, but starting at the bottom,
Right.
you hope there's security.
Especially open
You
mic
hope-
nights, yes.
Yeah. And I was working Gary. Whoa, I'm scared to death.
Oh, okay.
And I had someone come on stage, and I met her earlier in that night. She was nice then, but as she
She
drank,
looked better with alcohol.
yeah, well, she got worse.
Oh.
She had like fatigues on, and started coming up on stage while I'm doing my routine.
Wow, that's the wild kind of girl. You want
Yeah,
that.
she was doing a strip like dance too,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm trying to do my stick, but I'm looking over there. She is. What? Now, somebody, I'm waiting for security to do something. So I just joined in.
Yeah?
So, excuse me, the comedy show just turned.
It got dirty. Well, I mean, if it's a gift.
Right.
They call that in comedy a gift.
Oh,
You was
right.
given a gift.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Maybe it might cost you later on in the afternoon for
Oh,
there might be a
man.
price tag put on it later.
Ain't nothing
but at
worse.
that moment, it was a gift.
Yeah, it was when you have a G.I. Joe stripper right next to you.
Oh my goodness.
With the Kung Fu grip. She was.
Oh, you don't want her with the loose grip. You want that tight grip to know
Oh
that you've
man,
been
she
gripped.
was and she was drunk and just saying stuff like it, just anything.
At
Crazy.
that moment, you don't care about your routine.
The routine left
It was
because
done. It was just,
it was done. If she was just saying crazy stuff like my lights off for no reason, like she had Tourette's and stuff, and I'm just looking at her like I can't believe this, and nobody came up here and got you.
I'm sure everybody was kind of like, "What's going to happen next?" That's
Yeah,
like a
right.
train
And
wreck.
as the evening went on, she got worse.
Yeah, I
Just
can
worse.
imagine.
I'm just whoa. So that's one of the things you have to deal with.
Just
and-
give her a fake phone number.
Well, she wasn't liking me like that,
Oh,
but
okay.
she was just drunk. I don't know if
Yeah.
she even knew who I was.
Oh.
Man, so that was a deal there, but I'm really happy to be here, Larry, and give me the opportunity. But let me also pump this and plug this veteran show on AM 1280. Every Thursday at 3:30 to 4, we talk about veteran needs and veteran things with Bernard Coffee.
Okay.
Right, so you veterans tune in and learn something. You got benefits that you're missing. And until I met Mr. Coffee as a veteran, I wasn't using all my veteran benefits. So be sure to tune in.
You think it's Mr. Coffee, huh?
Yeah, Bernard Coffee. Yeah.
I think of that guy that used to sell the coffee machines.
Yeah, the coffee machine.
That's Mr. Coffee.
Yeah, he's just talking about veteran because he's
Yeah.
a veteran. We're Navy shipmates and all
Okay,
that
great.
stuff. Right. So it's.
Cool. We'll make sure we'll little link to this. To
Oh yeah.
that. Cool.
Right.
And then tell us about what's happening in the future for your comedy. Anything popping up within a year? Anything,
Well, yes, I'm planning more shows and I'm working on my health.
Yeah.
But I want to do more physical comedy.
Okay.
Just want to get naked on stage.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't? All right.
And get paid. Oh.
All right, Hot Link the Comedian. For more information about Hot Link the Comedian, you can check out some information. You're on Facebook.
Yes, I'm on Facebook. Hot Link the Comedian.
And then for more information on that and everything else, you can go to TVHams.com, the official website of the Gentleman Grochowski Show. We also have a Facebook fan page, the Gentleman Grochowski Show on Facebook. And there'll be more links with Mr. Hot Link the Comedian. I got your name right all day today.
Yeah,
All
right, man.
Last time I was
Yeah.
calling you I was
Pork chop,
Yeah, hot
honey
stick.
baked ham, pig ear. He was tearing me. I had a great time, though. That's why I'm back, though,
All
Larry.
right, I'm glad I made a
All
good
right,
impression.
man.
All right, buddy.
All right, thank you, man. Hey, hello, hey, Larry. I want to take this time to thank you for inviting me out. I really enjoyed taping and on your show. It was a gas, and I'm gonna leave you with two little jokes here, and just get out of here. Yeah, we got a big audience here. They're outstanding. Got a full house. Yeah, I want to thank them for coming out. But what do you call a woman that always knows where her husband is? A widower. Yeah, because he got to be dead for her to always know where he is. And this one, what is 6 inches long, 2 inches wide, and drives a woman crazy? $100 bill. All right. But thanks, Larry. I really enjoyed the tape, and it was great.